the mirror, don't know what to say, but I'm happy the man I is.
God damn, we back at it. And Hopsin is back at it for the track. Along with me. Now Hopsin, I've been enjoying this man for the better part of a decade now. Of course, we all know him from the Ill Mind series. Ill Mind 5 is personally my favorite for him. His recently featured on a track with NF Lost. I thoroughly enjoyed that track between the two. It's been a long time coming. Both sides of their fan bases wanted a track between them two, as their styles are pretty similar in an introspective, dark, sinister type vibe. So they came together finally for a track that I came to enjoy it for the last few weeks now that has been out. Hopsin is back on the track along with me. Like I said, with Hopsin, he's a very introspective rapper where he talk about his thoughts, his life, his lifestyle, his perspective on certain things. And I just came to see what he does with this track. So without further ado, Hopsin, along with me.
Marcus fucking Hopsin, my guy, what up? Don't mean to intervene. How are things going? Talk to me. How you living?
Okay, I'm assuming, I mean, it's very early, right? It's very early. I'm assuming this is going to probably be like an angel on the shoulder, devil on the other shoulder type vibe. So I'm assuming this is the devil. I don't know. We won't wait and see. It's very early, very early.
Do you remember me? Cause I've been with you since a teen, fucking you up mentally. Crazy tendencies, look at yourself in disbelief. Struggle with your identity, stuck in depression until you diagnosed with it clinically. How's your love?
Yeah, that's we all have that one side where we're just like happy-go-lucky, having a good time, everything going good, everything good and great, and just out of nowhere some dark vibes, dark thoughts coming in, some self-depressing thoughts come in, and it just brings your whole mood down. Like you be so high, and then just out of nowhere you just become so low. So I completely understand where you always have these multiple sides of you in this dark, sinister, this dark depressive vibe that just brings you down. I know it's just something we never ever want to experience. I feel him on that.
How did you manage to get rich yet be so empty? Constantly stuck in a deep old frenzy. Maybe your ego ain't eco-friendly. Bro, fuck's wrong with me? I can't leave me alone with me. I'm like, who is this nigga? I'm providing my fear. So
I'm assuming that's the chorus right there. That's just going through the thoughts of Hopsin, going through the thoughts of himself, saying, "Oh, I would change all this success, all this quote unquote wealth," you might say, and I'm still having these self-decapitate. I can't say the word right now for some reason. Thoughts going on in my mind is bringing my mood down. Like it makes you question yourself. You know, I completely understand where he's going with that.
Be honest, you live in the shadow with Jordan and Lucas. Jason, I know that you are. My point is proof. What the fuck happened to you? You was spitting so cold.
Now you say that real quick. I think a Hopsin and Jordan Lucas track can vibe out real quick. I don't know if they have beef between one another, but I think that track can work. Maybe if they are beefing with each other or having disagreements with one another, I hope they could come together and just break apart. Because if Logic and Jordan Lucas could come together, I think Hopsin and Jordan Lucas could come together.
Don't mind that Hopsin on the list with the ghosts. Then you fell off. You should have took a different approach. I hate to say it, but you'll never be like Kendrick or Cole, nigga. It's fucked up. Put the mic down. Don't you fight this fight. Cause you the corny rapper only weird white kids like. I would rather be dead than be caught living in your shoes. Wait, hold up, I'm tripping. Hold up, please stop. Just got control of me. I don't know who I'm supposed to be. First, turn your phone off for 2 weeks and start an outburst of worried family members, which leads to a local town search. But you don't get to see him anyway, cause your ex is wildin' and shit. So when it's little head, it's like you already died. It's a trip. While you reside in heaven, I'm just trying to show you ways to exercise your revenge. All you want is love, right? Well, you gon' have to get some balls. Shoot your fucking brains out until they splat against the walls. I got problems and we all fighting this big war, but your problems are different. You got nothing to live for. Wait, hold up, oh no. Who is this nigga? Why do I feel it? It couldn't be clearer. The man inside the mirror.
We are alive right now. That is the important thing. It is important once you create a little space between you and your mind, between you and your body. This is the end of suffering. Don't
That's facts.
reality. Then it destroys you.
And that's Along With Me by Hopsin. I thoroughly enjoyed that track, like the title and the track itself, and then the lyrics as it was going on, the music video, they all came together on that. It's like I said throughout the entirety of this video, the entirety of the track, when I was reacting to it, it's just Hopsin going through the thoughts that's going on inside his mind, especially, of course, that we all know the last decade and a half he's been in the game. It's just that he always constantly has his thoughts about himself and about the world around him, how it affects him, how it affects his mental health. He's always talking about how his mental health is always going up and down, going through cycles of greatness and happiness. And that's when we get the rapping hops that we get from his albums, and then sometimes we get the low points we get in tracks like this. So definitely understand where he's coming from, how the world can impact us, how even if we're just alone by ourselves, we disassociate from social media, we can still be alone with ourselves and have depressive thoughts, deprecating thoughts that's negatively affect ourselves and brings ourselves down. So I completely understand where Hopsin's coming from. Thoroughly enjoy that track. Can't wait to see what Hopsin does next. Maybe he released an album this year. I believe it's been 2 or 3 years since he released an album, so it's about time he released another album. But it comes along with me. Thoroughly enjoyed it. So if you like the video, please like the video. I got more content like this always coming soon, so please subscribe and see you next video. Peace.